A patent that Nintendo filed back in June has finally been published online, and it depicts an oblong touchscreen controller that acts like a cross between the Wii U gamepad and the Pro Controller. There are 2 holes in the display for joysticks, but there are no buttons. Instead, you operate the controller with virtual buttons on the touch screen. What do you guys think of this? You can look at some sort of mock-up pictures at Gamnesia. It's interesting.
You know, we saw there was a patent a little while back, I remember, for screen technology that would sort of simulate the feel of pressing a button when you press the screen. Like it would, I don't know if it uses vibrations or what. So, this could be something that works, in tandem with that.
Yeah, and there was the other patent about they were working with Sharp to make screens that are not rectangular, basically. They can be really any shape you want.
So do we think this is what's really going to happen with NX, or do we think that this
I hope not.
Yeah, like you said, that we have some mock-up pictures, and I looked at them, and they just... I would hope the real controller isn't anything like them. They just seem incredibly awkward.
Your fingers get in the way of the screen. I don't see why they would ever think that's a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
I could maybe see this being a kind of option for people who are more comfortable with a touchscreen than they are with buttons. But I can't see it being a primary controller for a new system.
Yeah. Because, they'd have to have some serious haptic feedback in there. Because what they've always been talking about with touchscreens is they're just not as precise as tactile controls. We're not moving our stuff to mobile games, to mobile devices, because they just don't give you that nice kind of feedback. Obviously, this is just a patent. People file patents all the time that never get used. So that totally could be what's happening here. But I don't see this happening. And in a really strange way, I really, really see it happening.
I don't see it happening in exactly the way they depicted in the patent. I could definitely see them implementing a controller where the entire face has like a screen or a touch capability, but I can't see them just foregoing buttons entirely.
Do we think that might be a console controller, or do we think that might be for a handheld device?
I would hope it's a handheld, if they're going to make it at all.
Yeah.
But depends what the handheld looks like.
They tried the 2-screen experiment with Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't see that being cheap to produce, so I can't see it being a console controller.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.